Morning students, I am Dipali patil, your maths teacher from Sri Eknath Khadse Talent School, Muktai Nagar. Last time we had seen our exercise 7.1. Okay, that exercise depends on our distance formula. Okay, so already we have completed it in videos and also in our online section. Okay, so now in this section we have to see in our next point, that is internal division next formula. Okay, actually we have to see in our next formula, that is section formula. So we have to see in section formula. Now see, for section formula, here again there are again 2 points A and B. Okay, A and B be any 2 points. First we have we are going to see this internal division. Okay, definition of internal division in section formula. This P point. Okay, P point is any point. Okay, AB is, if AB is line segment and P is any point, then this P point divide this line segment AB internally as well as externally. Okay, so there are two formulas. So there are two section formulas. If AB is a line segment, okay, if AB is a line segment and if P point divide internally, then section formula is then section formula is this. Okay, we have seen this formula. Okay, so section formula is this. But if this point P, okay, if AB is our line segment and if P point divide this line segment AB externally, okay, this P point is not in between A and B point. Okay, so it is outside of this line segment. Okay, means outside of this A and B point. Okay, here. So see, if this P point divide externally this point segment, this line segment AB, then the formula is again different. Okay, so there are two types of formulas actually. Section formula for internal division. Okay, section formula for internal division and section formula for external division. Internal and external division is what then? If P point divide internally. Okay, if P point divide this line segment internally. Okay, then section formula is different. And if P point divide AB line segment externally, so again there is again another formula. Okay, again if this P point is mid of the line segment AB. Okay, mid of means what? If line segment here, if our line segment AB and P is on the same point, same distance. Okay, means from A point and B point, if it has 3 and 3 centimeter distance. Okay, means if our P point is on equal distance from point A and B. Okay, equal distance from A and B, so we can say that this point is what? Then midpoint of this line segment AB. Okay, so obviously this P point becomes midpoint of this line segment P AB. Okay, so there is again a formula, that formula we call it as the midpoint formula. Okay, so if this P point is equal distance, or if we say that this P point is midpoint of line segment AB, then we can use midpoint formula. Okay, so see, three formulas we are going to see, but see, in this section or in this 10th class, you have to see only the section formula for internal division. Okay, because all the examples depend on this internal formula. Okay, internal division only, so you do not have to see this external formula. But for your kind of information, you have to notice this. Okay, you have to notice this thing, that there are two types of formula. Okay, there are two types of section formulas for internal division and for external division. Okay, so remember this thing. Okay, but only we have to see in this section that the section formula for internal division. Okay, so see, so for that internal division, we have to first see the definition of internal division. Okay, what do you mean by internal division actually? So see, internal division is what then? If there are A and B be any 2 points in the plane of the paper as shown in the figure. Okay, so there are 2 points A and B. Okay, shown in the figure. Let P be the point within the segment. Okay, within means inside of this point AB. Okay, so internal. Okay, so let P be the point within the segment AB such that AP upon BP. Okay, AP upon BP is equal to M1 upon M2. See, this P point not only divide this segment, but it divide in the ratio again. Okay, and that ratios are what then? M1 M2. Okay, so see, in section formula, in distance formula, we do not need of this ratio. Okay, but in section formula, ratios are given to us. Okay, so ratios are given to us. So see, this AP point divide AB line segment, AB line segment. Okay, but in the ratios again. Okay, there are ratios. Okay, there are ratios given to us. Okay, so this M1 and M2 must be equal or may not be. They may be equal, or we can say that they may not be equal. Okay, so M1 is different, M2 is different. So see, such that, so this P point divide this line segment AB such that the condition is what? You must have to remember this condition. Okay, AP upon BP is equal to, AP upon BP means ratio is given to us. AP upon BP is equal to what? M1 upon M2. Okay, and M1 upon M2 is what then? M1 upon M2 is the ratio which is given to us. Then we say that P divide AB internally in the ratio M1 is to M2. Okay, M1 is to be this P not only divide but it divide the line segment AB in the ratios. Okay, means these ratios are given to us, and if these ratios are not given to us, then we have to find out this ratio. Means here A point is given to us, B point. Some examples are of this type. Okay, so see examples, what kind of examples are given to us. Actually here A point is given to us. In some example A point is given to us, B point is given to us, this ratio is given to us, and we have to find out this P point. Okay, and if we have to find out the ratios, okay, in some example we have to find out the ratios. Okay, so if we have to find out the ratios, then A point is given to us, B point is given to us, and P point is given to us, and we have to suppose M1 and M2 as K is to 1. Okay, this is compulsory ratio. We are going to see that examples. Okay, so see this point P divide AB internally in the ratio M1 is to M2. Okay, now another condition is what? If M1 upon M2 is equal to 1, okay, means this ratio is equal to 1, then AP upon BP must be equal to 1, because this ratio is 1. Then if we put that ratio as 1 in this equation, then AP upon BP is equal to 1, and that time we can say that AP is equal to BP. And see, if AP is equal to BP, then we can say that this P point divide this line segment in equal parts. Okay, means this P becomes the midpoint. Okay, so then P is the midpoint of AP. Means what? This ratios is equal to 1. Okay, if this ratios is equal to 1, then we can say that AP is equal to BP. AP upon BP must be equal to 1, and by cross multiplying we get AP is equal to BP. And if these both distances are equal, then we can say that if both distances are equal, then we can say that P must be the midpoint. Okay, so P is the midpoint of this AB, and then we have to use the midpoint formula. Now see section formula. Section formula for internal division. We have to see only internal division in this section. Okay, so section formula for internal division. If point A is x1 y1 and B is x2 y2, then the coordinates of the point P dividing AB internally in the ratios M1 is to M2 are P of x comma y. Okay, we have to, by using this formula, we have to find out the P of x comma y if ratios are given to us. Okay, if ratios are given to us, then we have to find out this x and y coordinate by using this formula. Okay, means actually we have to find out this point P. Okay, if ratios are given, and if ratios are not given, then P point must be given to us. Okay, remember this thing. So the section formula is what then? M1 x2 plus M2 x1 upon M1 plus M2 comma. Okay, this is the formula for x coordinate, and this is the formula for y coordinate. Okay, compare this. Okay, compare both sides. X means what? X coordinate means what? How can we find this x coordinate? By using this formula. And how can we find this y coordinate? By using this formula like this. Okay, and after combining both, we get the coordinate x comma y. So x coordinate how can we find? By using this M1 x2 plus, but we cannot write them separately, we write them in same, okay, in same bracket, and that's why the formula is like this: M1 x2 plus M2 x1 upon M1 plus M2, and for y coordinate it is M1 y2 plus M2 y1 upon M1 plus y2. Okay, see, if we have to find out x, then only x1 x2s are here, and if we have to find out y, then only y1 and y2 are here. Okay, so remember this thing. This is our section formula. Now a particular case of section formula. Okay, see, if M1 is to M2 is equal to 1 is to, means M1 upon M2 the ratios last time we have seen. Okay, last time means now see here we have seen this. Okay, if M1 upon M2 is equal to 1. Okay, so see, M1 is to M2 the ratios is equal to 1. Actually, if M1 is to M2 is equal to 1 is to 1, then obviously point P is the midpoint. And what is our midpoint formula? Means अगर हमें रेशो M1 is to M2 अगर 1 है, okay, M1 upon M2 is equal to 1 given है, तो हम क्या करेंगे? वो रेशो means what? We have to use the midpoint, means P is the midpoint. वहाँ पे P क्या हो जाएगा? फिर midpoint हो जाएगा. Okay, line segment AB का, and then we have to use this midpoint formula there. So midpoint formula is equal to what then? X1 plus X2 upon 2, Y1 plus Y2 upon 2. Okay, so this is all about our section formula and midpoint formula. So two types of formulas are there. Same section formula and midpoint formula. Okay, section formula is for what? If the ratios are different. Okay, if the ratios are different, then we have to use, and if p point divide internally, then we can use section formula. Okay, and how, when we use this midpoint formula, then if the ratios is equal to, the value of ratios is equal to 1 given to us. Okay, means m1 upon m2 is equal to 1, or we can say that m1 is to m2 is equal to 1 is to 1 is given to us, then we can use midpoint formula. Okay, now come to our examples. Now come to our next question, question number 1 of exercise 7.2. Okay, see, find the coordinates of the point which divide. Okay, means the point which divide our given line segment. That points coordinate we have to find out. Okay, so find the coordinates of the point which divide the join of -1, 7 and 4, -3. Okay, these 2 points are given to us in the ratio 2:3. Okay, again ratio is given to us. Okay, so what we have to given, that we have to write here. See, suppose this point as a, here a of -1, 7 is equal to x1, y1. Okay, so these points are given to us, x1, y1. Then b of 4, -3 is equal to x2, y2. Suppose them as a and b point. Okay, means what? Actually here this is our line segment AB. Okay, this is our line segment AB, and here is the point in the ratio, means this 2:3 ratio, means 2 and 3. Okay, means from A point, this point is at distance of 2, and from B point it is a distance of 3. Okay, this ratio is given to us. So A and B point, and here is C, and suppose if P is the point which we have to find out, P of x, y we have to find out, this x and y we have to find out. Okay, A point is -1, 7 and B point is 4, -3. Okay, from these 2 point, P point is here which divide our line segment AB. Okay, so here is our point P which divide our line segment AB in the ratio 2:3. Okay, 2:3 means this part is 3 and 2 and this part is 3. Okay, 2 upon 3 means m1 is what? M1 is 2 and m2 is our 3. Okay, like this. And now we have to find out this P point. So how can we find? Here ratios are given to us. Okay, what is the difference between distance formula and section formula? In distance formula ratios are not given to us, but in section formula ratios are given to us, and they are mentioned. Okay, mentioned in the example also, that ratio. Okay, ratio, this word is mentioned in the examples, and that's why this is the difference between our section formula and distance formula. Okay, now use the section formula, we have to find out this point. So by using section formula, because this word ratio, okay, this all this depends on this word ratio and these ratios which are given to us, by using section formula. And also here this P point internally, this P point divide this line segment internally. Okay, in some example it is given to us that the point divide internally. Okay, so see, this point divide internally. Okay, all these examples, in all examples this P point divide internally only. Okay, so using section formula we get, okay, by using this formula what we get, then P of x, y is equal to, okay, you must have to write down the formula. Okay, because it is compulsory. P of x, y is equal to m1 x2 plus m2 x1 upon m1 plus m2. Okay, comma m1 y2 plus m2 y1 upon m1 plus m2. Okay, so see here, x1 y1 point we know very well, x2 y2 point we know very well, and this 2 is nothing but our m1, this 3 is nothing but our m2, means all values are known to us. Okay, so find out P of x, y. Now m1 is what? Then 2 into x2 point. See, x2 point is 4 plus m2 is what? 3, and x1 point is our -1 upon, substitute all these values, upon m1 plus m2. m1 is what? See, m1 is our 2 plus m2 is our 3. Okay, these ratios are nothing but, see, 2:3 ratios are given to us, means what? We can write them as m1 is to m2. Okay, means value of m1 is 2 and value of m2 is 3. Okay, remember this thing, comma m1, again m1 is our 2 and y2 point is our -3 plus m2, see, m2 is our 3 and y1 point is our 7 upon again 2 plus 3. Okay, which is equal to, now take the multiplication, addition or division, whatever. Okay, 2 into 4 is 8, 3 into -1 is -3 upon 5, comma 2 into -3 is -6 plus 3 into 7 is 21 upon 5. Okay, and after adding we get 8 minus 3 is 5 upon 5, and 21 minus 6 is 15 upon 5, and therefore we get p of x comma y is equal to 5 upon 5 is 1 and 15 upon 5 is 3. 1 comma 3 means here x coordinate is 1 and y coordinate is 3, and hence you can write the answer here like this. Hence the required coordinates are 1 comma 3, and this is our answer. Okay, so very easy examples, these are very easy examples. Okay, so this is all about our question number 1. Now come to next question. Now come to our next question, question number 2. Okay, find the coordinates of the points of trisection, okay, of the line segment. Okay, so see, this point made a line segment. Okay, so see, there is a line segment AB. Okay, see, A and B. Okay, means this A point is nothing but our 4 comma minus 1. Okay, these points which are given to us, that point form a line segment. Okay, line segment, and we suppose that points as A and B only. Okay, so A is a point 4 comma minus 1 and B is a point minus 2 comma minus 3, and both these point make a line segment AB here. And again this line segment divided into, since trisection means what? Tri means what? 3 means this line segment divided into 3 parts. See, this is our first part, this is our second part, and this is our third part. So how many points are there? There are 2 points which divide this line segment AB. Okay, generally our line segment AB is divided by only one point P. Okay, means there are 2 points, means that line break into 2 parts only. Okay, but here the point divide this line segment AB into 3 parts. Okay, this is first part, this is second part, and this is our third part. Okay, means if we suppose this point as P of x comma y, and if we suppose this point at Q of x comma y, means P point divide this line segment AB, and as well as this Q point divide line segment AB, like this. Okay, but ratios are not given to us, but here see, this P point divide this line segment AB. See, before P point there is one section. Okay, this whole part. Okay, means this P point divide this line segment in one part, and after P point there is a B point, means the distance between P and B point is what? This is one part, this is second part, means what? 2. Means ratio, how can we take the ratio of this P point? Then 1 is to 2. Okay, because before P point there is only one section, and after P point there are 2 sections. Okay, see, there are 2 sections, so we take the ratios like this. 1 for P point, 1 is to 2. Okay, means for P point, okay, for P of x comma y, for P of x comma y, m1 is to m2 is equal to what then? 1 is to 2. Okay, 1 is to 2, because before P point there is only one section, and after P point there are 2 sections, and that's why we take the ratios like this. P1 is to P2. For Q of x comma y, now find out for Q of x comma y the ratios. m1 is to m2 is equal to what? Okay, so see, before Q point there are 2 sections. See, 1 and 2. Okay, these are 2 sections, so 2, and after PQ point there is only one section, and therefore we take the ratio like this. 2 is to 1. देखो ए बी लाइन कैसे डिवाइड हुई है? P और Q पॉइंट. ओके, P और Q पॉइंट मिलके ए बी लाइन को डिवाइड कर रहे हैं. ओके, सो हाउ कैन वी टेक द रेशियोज? बिकॉज रेशियोज आर नॉट गिवन टू अस. ओके, सो सी, पी पॉइंट के पहले कितना डिस्टेंस है? देखो ए और पी के बीच में कितना सेक्शन है? वहाँ पे ओनली वन सेक्शन है. सी, दिस ए एंड पी. ओके, ओनली वन डिस्टेंस है बोल सकते हैं हम. और पी पॉइंट से लेके बी पॉइंट तक कितना डिस्टेंस है? देखो उसमें क्यू पॉइंट भी आ जाता है, मतलब वो कितने पार्ट में डिवाइड हुए? पी पॉइंट के बाद 2 पार्ट में. सो पी पॉइंट ने बस एक ही पार्ट में डिवाइड किया है, और पी पॉइंट के बाद बी पॉइंट कितने पार्ट में डिवाइड हो गए? 2 पॉइंट में. सो वी टेक द रेशियो लाइक दिस. 1 is to 2. सेम फॉर क्यू. ओके, फॉर क्यू इट इज डिवाइडेड इनटू 2, मीन्स 2 is to 1. Okay, so these are the ratios for P point and Q point. Now use for section formula for these 2 point. Okay, for different points we have to use. Okay, first we have to find out this coordinate of P of x. Okay, coordinate of P point and then coordinate of Q point by using section formula. Okay, here A point is same, B point is same, we have to find out only P point, but for P point ratios are different and for Q point ratios are different. So how can we find? So see, by using section formula, by using section only for P point. Okay, first and second. Okay, so this is first. By using section formula, by using section formula. Okay, for p point, p of x comma y is equal to, the ratios are different, only there is a change in these ratios. Okay, all other points are a and b points are same. P of x comma y in bracket formula, okay, m1 plus x, m1 x2 plus m2 x1 upon m1 plus m2 comma m1 y2 plus m2 y1 upon m1 plus m2. Okay, write down the formula first, which is equal to, now see for p point ratios, okay, ratios are different. With the value of m1 is 1, the value of m2 is 2. Okay, the value of m1 is 1 means 1 into x2 point. Okay, suppose this point as x1 y1 x2 y2, अगर आपको कोई प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है तो आप पेंसिल से उसके नीचे x1 y1 x2 y2 लिख सकते हो, आप एग्जाम में भी ऐसा ही कर सकते हो. ओके, नो प्रॉब्लम. सो सी denote that points as x1 y1 x2 y2. So see, x2 point is whatever, minus 2, plus for y point m2 is 2, 2 into x1 point is what, 4 upon 1 plus 2 comma, now 1. Okay, m1 is 1 again for p point. Okay, only see this p point because we are going to find out the coordinates of p point. Okay, okay, so only see the ratios of p point. 1, y2 point is what, y2 point is minus 3 plus m2 point is m1, m2 is again 2 and y1 point is whatever, see y1 point is minus 1 upon 1 plus 2. Now find out which is equal to, minus 2 into 1 is minus 2 plus 2 into 4 is 8 upon 3 comma minus 3 and minus 2 upon 3, which is equal to minus 2 plus 8 is 6 upon 3 and minus 3 minus 5 upon 3, and we get it as what then, 3 1 are 3, 3 2 are 6 means 2 comma minus 5 upon 3. So p of x comma y, okay, p of x comma y means x is equal to 2 and y is equal to minus 5 by 3. Okay, so this is all about our p of x comma y. Now q of x comma y. Now see second condition, by using section formula again. Okay, by using, write down this, q of x comma y is equal to, again a and b point are same, only ratios, there is a difference between these ratios. Okay, so q of x comma y is equal to what then, write down the formula, m1 x2 plus m2 x1 upon m1 plus m2 comma m2 y2, sorry, m1 y2 plus m2 y1 upon m1 plus m2. Okay, do not make the mistakes in this formula. Okay, these formulas are very important. Okay, again and again I am going to tell you. So see m1. Okay, now for q point. Okay, and now we have to think about this q point. Now m1 point is what, 2 into x2 point is, again they are not different, they are same, plus m2 point is 1, x1 point is 4 upon m1 is what, 2 plus 1. Then m1 point, again m1 point is our this 2 into m2 point is minus 3 plus m2 point is 1 and y1 is what, minus 1. Okay, minus 1 upon 2 plus 1, which is equal to minus 2 into 2 into minus 2 is minus 4 plus 4 into 1 into 4 is 4 upon 2 plus 1 is 3 comma 2 into minus 3 is minus 6. Okay, 1 into minus 1 is minus 1 upon 3, and we get minus 4 plus 4 is 0 upon 3, minus 6 minus 1 is minus 7 upon 3, and therefore we get q of x comma y as 0 comma minus 7 upon 3. Okay, so q point we get it as 0 comma minus 7 upon 3 and p point we get it as 2 comma minus 5 upon 3. So this is all about our question number 2. Okay, try to solve yourself. Now see our question number 3. Now see our question number 3. To conduct sports day, this is the figure for question number 3. To conduct sports day activities in your rectangular shaped school. Okay, this is our rectangular shaped school. School ground. Okay, A B C D. Okay, lines have been drawn with chalk. Okay, these lines are drawn. Okay, these are the lines 1 2 3 4 5 6. These are the number of lines. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6 means what, line 1, line 2, line 3, like this. Lines have been drawn with chalk powder at the distance of 1 meter each. Okay, 1 meter is means the difference between all these point is 1 meter. Okay, and again from this also, okay, the distance between every point, every pot we can say that 1 meter. Okay, 100 at the distance of 1 meter each. 100 flower pots have been placed at a distance of 1 meter. See again, every pot is of distance 1 meter. Okay, so distance between each and every pot is what, then 1 meter. Okay, like this, how many pots are arranged? 100 pots are arranged. Okay, 100 pots are arranged. So see, if the distance between each point is 1 meter, so 1 pot, 2 pot means 1 meter, 2 meter, 3 meter, 4 meter. So from A point to D point, how much distance is there? From A point to D point, if there are 100 pots, then we can say that from A point to D point, the distance between this A point and D point is what, then 100 meter, because every pot is of distance 1 meter. Okay, so if 100 pots are there, then we can say that the distance between A and D point is what, then 100. Okay, so distance AD is equal to 100 meter from each other. Okay, from each other along AD as shown in figure. Niharika runs 1/4 of the distance. Okay, Niharika runs, and this Niharika, okay, suppose if this is our Niharika, so this Niharika runs 1/4 distance. Okay, 1/4 the distance of this AD. Okay, means if AD is our 100 meter, okay, if AD is our 100 meter, then Niharika runs 1/4 distance of this AD. Okay, so how can we find 1/4 distance of this AD? We can divide this 100 by 1/4, so we can multiply this 100 by 1/4, means 1/4 multiplied by 100 is equal to 4 1s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 4 5s are, means 25 meter. Okay, means this Niharika runs 25 meter distance. Okay, Niharika runs 25 meter distance of this AD. Okay, 100. Okay, AD is equal to what? AD, actually our AD is equal to what? AD is equal to 100 meter. Okay, if AD is 100 meter, then 1/4 of this 100 meter is what? 1/4 of 100. Okay, means what? 25 meter. On the second line, okay, on the second line, okay, she runs on this second line. Okay, on this second line, and post a green flag. Okay, and at the distance of 25 meter, she post a flag. Okay, and the flag color is green. Preet runs, okay, this is our Preet. Preet runs 1/5 distance. Okay, and again Preet runs 1/5 distance of this 100. Okay, so 1/5 distance of 100 is what, then 5 1s are 5, 5 2s are 0, means 20 meter. Okay, means she runs 20 meter distance, and again she posts a flag of red color. Okay, and she posts flag of red, means at the distance of 20 meter she posts the flag of red color, and Niharika posts the flag of green color at the distance of 25 meter, and she runs on second line, and this Preet runs on 8th line. Okay, why we are going to take this point? Because we are going to suppose this AB as x-axis and this AD as y-axis. Okay, and that's why we are going to find out this point. 1/4 the distance, 1/4 part of this 100 means what? This, because this is our point. Okay, AD means what? If AD is our y-axis, then Niharika runs 25 meter, means this is our y point. Okay, and this Preet runs 20 meter distance, so this is our y point. Okay, different points for different girls. What is the distance between both these flags? Okay, and we have to find out the distance between both these flags. What is the distance between both these flags? If Rashmi has to post a blue flag exactly halfway between the line segment joining the two flags, okay, means if we join this line, okay, see, if we join, okay, there is no pencil, so if we join these 2 point, okay, if we join this 2 point, okay, then Rashmi has to post a blue flag. Okay, then Rashmi has to post a blue flag. Rashmi पे क्या कर रही है, वहाँ से फ्लैग पोस्ट करने के लिए आ रहे हो. ओके, सो हाफ वे, बट हाफ वे मीन्स हाफ. ओके, ये जो दो डिस्टेंस है, ये जो फ्लैग के बीच का जो डिस्टेंस है, इस फ्लैग के बीच का एग्जैक्टली मिडल डिस्टेंस पे क्या कर रही वो, इस फ्लैग के बीच का जो डिस्टेंस है, अभी ये जो लाइन हमने ड्रॉ की, इस लाइन के एग्जैक्टली हाफ डिस्टेंस पे वो क्या कर रही है, मिडल पॉइंट. ओके, मीन्स वंस वी फाइंड आउट दिस 2 पॉइंट्स. ओके, एक बार हमने अगर ये दोनों पॉइंट्स फाइंड आउट कर ले, ओके, आफ्टर सपोजिंग ए बी एंड ए डी एज एक्स एंड वाई एक्सिस. ओके, इफ वी गेट दिस 2 पॉइंट, देन वी कैन टेक द मिड पॉइंट. ओके, मिडल ऑफ, बिकॉज हाफ वे मीन्स व्हाट, मिड पॉइंट. दिस लाइन सेगमेंट, जो लाइन सेगमेंट है उसका मिड पॉइंट, ओके, इसका मिड पॉइंट हमें फाइंड करना पड़ेगा. लाइन सेगमेंट जॉइनिंग द टू फ्लैग्स, वेयर शुड शी पोस्ट, और वो कहाँ पे एग्जैक्टली पोस्ट करने वाली है, वो क्या करना पड़ेगा फिर हाफ वे मीन्स वॉट, हमें मिड पॉइंट फॉर्मूला का यूज़ करके अगर ये पॉइंट मिल गया तो हमें एग्जैक्टली क्या मिल जाएंगे, वो कोऑर्डिनेट्स मिल जाएंगे जहाँ पे वो उसका फ्लैग पोस्ट करने वाले. ओके, सो वी हैव टू फाइंड आउट द कोऑर्डिनेट फॉर दिस गर्ल, देन वी हैव टू फाइंड आउट द कोऑर्डिनेट ऑफ दिस गर्ल. ओके, नाउ सी if this girl, if we suppose this the point for this girl. Okay, so see this girl having green flag, so position actually position कौन सी उसकी, position of green flag. Okay, see here, position of green flag is equal to, see on which position the green flag is posted. Okay, so see position of green flag is equal to, see here she runs on second line. Okay, so if AB is our x axis and AD is our y axis, so she runs on second lines, means our x coordinate is 2. and what about our y coordinate, then y coordinate वो क्या बोला है कि AD लाइन का एग्जैक्टली 1/4 डिस्टेंस उसने कवर कर लिया है. सो AD का 1/4 डिस्टेंस क्या है फिर 25 मीटर, मीन्स अवर y पॉइंट इज व्हाट 25. ओके, मीन्स अवर x पॉइंट इज 2 and our y point is 25. Okay, becomes 25. This is all about our green flag. Now position of, once we get these 2 points, then we can easily find out the distance, middle distance of this line. Okay, position of red flag. Okay, position of red flag. See red flag, see this Preet runs थ्रू दिस लाइन 8. ओके, लाइन नंबर 8 कहाँ पे रन कर रही है, 8 नंबर की लाइन पे, मीन्स एक्स एक्सिस पे हमारा वो पॉइंट क्या होगा फिर 8. ओके, एक्स पॉइंट इज 8. एंड व्हाट अबाउट और वाई पॉइंट, देन शी रन्स 1/5 डिस्टेंस ऑफ दिस एडी. ओके, 1/5 डिस्टेंस मीन्स 1/5 डिस्टेंस ऑफ दिस एडी. आवर एडी इज ऑफ 100 मीटर, सो 1/5 डिस्टेंस ऑफ इट एडी इज वॉट 20 मीटर, सो आवर वाई पॉइंट इज वॉट 20. ओके, सो दिस इज अवर एक्स, दिस इज अवर पोजिशन फॉर ग्रीन फ्लैग, दिस इज अवर पोजिशन फॉर रेड फ्लैग. ओके, और ये दोनों फ्लैग के बीच का जो डिस्टेंस है, ओके, उस डिस्टेंस में रश्मि क्या करने वाली फिर अपना फ्लैग पोस्ट करने वाली. ओके, बिल्कुल उसके मिडल में. ओके, मीन्स व्हाट, वी सपोज दिस पॉइंट एज ए पॉइंट, वी सपोज दिस पॉइंट एज बी पॉइंट, एंड वी हैव टू फाइंड आउट द मिडल डिस्टेंस ऑफ दिस ए बी. ओके, middle distance, and if we have to find out the middle distance of, means p is the p of x comma y is the midpoint of this line segment. Okay, see this is our AB line. Okay, means this is our green flag, this is our red flag. Okay, this is the distance between green and red flag. Okay, and exactly middle of this is p of x comma y point. Okay, so if this p is the middle of this line segment AB, then we can say that p is the midpoint of this line segment AB, means we have to use the midpoint formula. Okay, and our midpoint formula is very easy. Okay, so see by using here, write down by using midpoint formula, p of x comma y is equal to what, then x1 plus x2 upon 2 comma y1 plus y2 upon 2. Okay, this is our midpoint formula, and x1 is what, then see x1 y1 x2 y2, these are our points. So x1 point is 2 plus x2 point is 8 upon 2, and y1 point is 25 plus y2 point is 20 upon 2, and we get 8 plus 2 plus 8 means what, 10 upon 2, and 25 plus 20 5 upon 2. Okay, and after dividing we get 10 upon 2 is 5, and 45 comma 2 is 22.5. Okay, so p of x comma y means what, this 5 comma 25. so x coordinate. Okay, so exactly रश्मि जहाँ पे पोस्ट करने वाली, वो कहाँ पे पोस्ट करने वाली फिर 5th नंबर की. ओके, x कोऑर्डिनेट मीन्स व्हाट, 5th नंबर की लाइन. 5 कहाँ पे हमारा x कोऑर्डिनेट पे. ओके, x कोऑर्डिनेट का 5 पॉइंट कहाँ पे फिर ये. ओके, सो यहाँ पे वो क्या करने वाली फिर अपना फ्लैग पोस्ट करने वाली, और AD का डिस्टेंस क्या होगा फिर, ये तो x पॉइंट हो गया, फिर y कोऑर्डिनेट कौन सा होगा फिर 22.5. ओके, तो यहाँ पे जो 22.5 डिस्टेंस होगा, उस 22.5 डिस्टेंस पे वो क्या करने वाली फिर फ्लैग, मीन्स उसका कोऑर्डिनेट क्या है हमारा, x कोऑर्डिनेट हमारा 5 है, और y कोऑर्डिनेट क्या है फिर 22.5. ओके, मीन्स 5 नंबर की लाइन और 22.5 डिस्टेंस. ओके, so this is all about our question number 3.